Welcome, and thanks for joining me for Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is Journeys in the Stolen Lands. We're going to go just take care of some of the things on the map, kind of miscellaneous locations and places that we have not been that we need to visit. We've got a couple locations down here, Bald Stones, Dragon Leaf Gulch that we haven't been to. Which also would just let us explore the Tours of Lebanese a little bit. This is the one region that we have not yet added to our kingdom, so we'll come down here and maybe explore a little bit. Not sure about the best way to get here. I'm not sure there's a route, maybe from down here. So as I was looking through the video from my last episode, I discovered that there was a point where we were waiting for something to happen at Bald Hilltop, and it was right there on the quest sheet that we needed to get to Bald Hilltop, and I just completely somehow blindly did not notice it, so we just failed that part of the quest. But the Ancient Curse Part 6 quest finished successfully, and it didn't, I tried to watch, it didn't tank our stats. Like, maybe we lost a few stat points, but I don't think that we really suffered any other negative consequences by not going to Bald Hilltop. I'm hoping that we didn't ruin anything else by not doing it. It seems like we're in okay shape, but I thought about reloading and redoing that because it was near the end of the last episode. Like, there were less than 10 minutes probably left in it. We've got Torpor the Great Nightmare here. I wanted to level up a couple people here first if we can. Yeah, okay. Thought about reloading and redoing that, but it seemed like nothing was in too bad of shape despite having totally missed that. That I think we're just gonna push ahead as is. So she gets a point there in strength and another point in perception here, and that's basically it. Nothing too exciting there. Okay, I'm gonna change her spell specialization. It had been Storm Bolts, but I'm gonna change that to Chain Lightning. I think we're going to get more uses out of this, and it's somewhat more useful because she can cast it at range as opposed to Storm Bolts. She needs to be closer to the enemies. So I think I'm going to swap that out. She gets a couple level 8 spells here. I wish there were some better new illusion spells, but there aren't. I think we'll take Sunburst. We're going to take 2 new AoE damage spells here. Sunburst and then Horrid Wilting. We'll see. She may not actually use either of those. Take a look at her spell book.
Everything has a price.
We may just drop in another Storm Bolts. I don't know. The thing about Storm Bolts is it's only 30 feet around her. So we could do one of these. She has, I think she has the evocation spell or school focus. Maybe we'll throw one of those on here. Then I think here we'll keep the 2 Phantasmal and Putrefactions there, and then throw in another Chain Lightning in there. Okay, so now we'll get a couple buffs on people, and then we'll be ready to head in here. Okay, let's fire an arrow at this Torpor, the Great Nightmare. Nice hit from that. He might just kill it. What, leopard's clear back there? That's weird. We probably kill this flaming horse before it gets a turn. We had it stunned. Okay. And we're done. Is that it for Bald Stones? Kind of looks that way, unless we can go in over here. Got some full plate. This was probably an area we were supposed to come to a long time ago. I think it popped up quite a while ago and we just have not had the opportunity. Okay, I think that's it. That's it for Bald Stones. Yeah, I felt really dumb when I was watching that back and saw that there were at least twice when I had the journal open and that entry was right in front of me. Okay, let's camp before we go in here. Okay, something finished up here in the kingdom management. So before we go in here, let's see if we can address that. We've got a celebrity. A legendary scholar from Absalom is traveling the River Kingdoms, giving a series of lectures about the circulation of souls in the universe. The famous half-elf should be invited to the capital. Such a visit would greatly benefit subjects of the kingdom. Okay, Canera, let's see if you can put that invitation out. Okay, Dragonleaf Gulch. Okay, we got everybody buffed up. Let's see what we got in here. Poisonous giant fly trap.
I can see my destination.
Let's send an arrow in there. Trying to be better about initiating combat ourselves and not just walking in there. We get a couple of free attacks this way. Nice. Okay, 4 shots there from Bruin, and we've got him down to 3rd health before it's even had a chance to do anything. Let's see if she could just finish it off here, potentially. Give it some fire. Oh. Gonna get 1 attack, 1 chance.
Out of my way!
And we're done. What's that? Honey. Okay, we got a metal shard of a ring. We've still got a lot of things, a lot of antiques that we need to find for the storyteller so that we can finish some of those stories. I think that's it here. Doesn't look like we can go across the water. Okay. That's another location crossed off our list. Next, we've got Ironstone Gully up here. Looks like we get across the river right here. Nice. Wow, this isn't a small place, looks like. We got Greater Giant Spider. Doesn't surprise me too much down here in underground caverns.
I shall not fail.
I always have the upper hand.
Let's throw a fireball out here.
Time for words has passed.
We've got quite a few spiders in here, but I think we can manage them. I'm gonna swap over to real time. One of the things I would like to get better at is playing with the real time. It's a lot trickier to just kind of manage what's happening. It does go a lot quicker, and I sort of like the added challenge, trying to make that work.
I can see my destination.
Thinking about finishing this up and getting into Wrath of the Righteous. I'd like to add a little bit more, I guess, real time. Let's see if we can just stay in it here. It's probably good practice. We know it's going to be pretty easy as far as enemies go.
The road awaits.
Let's engage here with an arrow.
Solid plan.
I think part of the difficulty for me is trying to get, like, managing aggro. Kane tends to move quicker, and same with Leopard. They get out there in front, and then they end up being the ones getting hit.
I spy
I also kind of then forget about our spellcasters and making sure that they're actually doing something. It's much more difficult to target things like the Thunder Call, where we got to worry about our allies moving into the area after we cast it. We don't have to worry about that with turn-based. We've got a lot of stuff going on here. Move Bruin up here closer because we need to channel or anything. Kane's really going to town with that sword of his and the dreadful carnage. Oh yeah, we picked up Cure Critical Wounds Mass on Bruin, and the text on there says you channel positive energy to cure 48 points of damage. What I'm not sure of is if his selective channel applies to that. I guess this might be a place just to try it. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and use it and see if he actually heals these spiders. We can target it on a target point. That's nice. Let's see if it heals this one. I don't think he did. So that makes me think that the selective channeling must apply to that. If anybody knows if I'm right or wrong about that, please let me know. Okay, looks like we took care of that group. One thing we still need to find are the particular ingredients that the Swamp Witch is looking for. The old beldame. Okay, this area is not as big as I thought it kind of looked initially. But we can go up this direction. Centipede. Tremendous centipede. Okay.
Our duty calls. Forwards!
Time to stretch me muscle.
Quite a few of them. What I'm not, I don't feel real capable as far as the real time here. Like, we want everybody to hold here while Alora sends a big fireball back here. Not sure how the best way to do that is. We select everybody. Say stop. Hold. That makes, okay. Yeah. Everybody hold there except for you, Alora. We want fireball right there. Okay, that worked pretty well. Now, when they're on hold, will they, since they're getting attacked here, do they switch over to their, will they start attacking? Yeah, okay, good. Okay. Well, now everybody here focus on this guy with tremendous.
No contest.
It's probably a good place to be practicing our real-time management. The things we're looking for Old Beldame: Mudleaf, Gloomberry, and Dizzy Head. I don't think we've seen any of those anywhere yet. More centipedes. H. So we can just, okay.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Nice. Okay. Wow. All right, let's get another fireball going right in here as they move in. And can actually get some other things going here. I think with the real time, it's harder for me to manage everybody all at once. I forget and get like fixated on one character and what they're doing. I really only have really a couple casters really to manage, so it really shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's use a chain lightning. So we selected the spell focus for that. Everybody's dead. Okay. Somebody just saw something. Was it this? Subtle tint of red on the stone surface suggests the location of a rich iron ore vein laying around. Got a helmet. Headband of alluring charisma at +4. But we've got a mobility check here. Well, that just put us back here to the beginning. Okay. Well, alright. Well, that takes care of... What was this? Ironstone Gully? Yep. Maybe we can send some miners here to get that iron for us. That's outside our territory. So is that one. I think we've been everywhere else over here. Was there something up by Varnhold? No, we've been. I guess we haven't explored up in this corner. It's gonna take us a while to get up there. We've got a resource here we can claim, so I'm gonna head back down there and grab that, and then I think we'll get to somewhere where we can teleport and actually head over to the other side of the map, because I know there's some areas over in the Pit Axe area where we haven't been. Let's complete this little loop here.
When I'm tired.
Okay. We need to camp. Oh, I know the place I wanted to check out, because it's been a while since we've been to Lonely Barrow. Is that this one? Yeah. Let's head up there. There's a door there that we couldn't get through because we needed to kill some of the other monsters in the area first. To like light some flames in there to get the door to open. I don't know if we've killed any of those monsters. So let's check and see if there's any change here. I think it's... Where is that room? Downstairs here. Okay, yeah. To the ancient tomb. Okay, so we've lit 4 out of the 6. Okay. I'm not sure where these monsters are. My only hunch is that it has to do with the locations on the map that are like special icons, special little markers, as opposed to just the normal circle. I feel like we've been to most, if not all of those that we've uncovered, but there could be some more that we have not even found on the map yet. We've got a location up here, Oak That Strayed. So maybe we hit that. I wanted to get over here then to these like Wicked Field, Wicked Hill, and hit this other mysterious shrine. I wanted to try to see if we can find all the shrines. We got that one. That's 1, 2 there. There's one down here, 3, and then there's one down here. This Giggling Hill, I think it was. This is actually one of them. That's 4. So there's still... Oh, is this 5 here? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. Yeah, so I think there's 5 of them. So we have actually almost found all of them. Let's head up this way. I don't think we have a teleport location really. We're just gonna have to walk up here to Oak That Strayed. 2 days. That's probably as quick as we can get there. Yeah. We're going right through Tuskdale, so maybe we just stop in there to check on kingdom management
My instincts dull when
and
I'm
rest.
tired.
All right, let's check in here at the table real quick while we're here. White Tigers. The warrior monks of Irori are seeking a secluded place to build their monastery, somewhere they can meditate and hone their fighting skills. The master who leads them claims that this region offers ideal conditions for such a place. In reward for such support, he promises that his pupils will train the local warriors and has also agreed to take in any orphans. Okay, Ragongar. How about that? We had a quick little rest there at home. And we're going to head back out on the road. We might need to go talk to Canera and Kalike again. I'm curious. I'm not sure, I guess, where we're at with some of the companion quests. I know the only one we have left at the moment is to go visit Octavia's mother in Pitax. Otherwise, we don't have any companion quests waiting. Some of them, it feels like we're done with their stories. But some of them, like Jathel's, for sure, I think there was, seemed like more to happen with her. I'm not sure about some, like Valerie. That's interesting. So this is not actually in our kingdom. We shouldn't need supplies to rest here because of Cain being in the special role. It seems like that's actually, it must be outside of our kingdom. The oak that strayed. Yeah, we don't have the bonuses for being inside our borders either. I'm getting pretty excited about moving on to Wrath of the Righteous. I'm really...
Stay on your toes.
I'm interested still in how this game ends, and this is still my focus for sure for the moment, but I've been doing a little bit of looking and playing around with Wrath of the Righteous. I'm planning to... It's basically going to be a blind playthrough as far as the story goes, but I'm not going to go in completely blind as far as mechanics, and I've been looking at some things as far as like what type of class I may want to play. A little bit of looking at like potential companions. I think he already had the mirror image on. We just did that twice. Probably not going to need any buffs. Insane Dryad. Okay, I guess we never know with this.
Time to practice my combat abilities.
That's right. It's time to practice. Okay, so let's practice throwing on a blast. Actually should have done that before we walked in here. That would have been one buff we could have got on right away. I need to get that. Oh, they didn't respect the H key? Everybody ran up there. Oh well. that didn't last long enough to do anything. Freedom of movement. So that's something else that was mentioned, thankfully, in the comments that may want to be prepared for as this game comes to a close.
I can see.
Apparently, paralysis or freezing, something to hinder our movement, is maybe going to be an issue here if we're not careful. Okay, there was loot up at that corner. I didn't see it, I guess. Oh, it's really hidden up there. A Restovic sorceress is discharged staff. Okay. Alright, the oak that strayed. Might as well, let's see, let's get back into, so this, I guess this is just like right outside our border up here. So now we're back inside the kingdom. Disaster with the opportunity. Success with the balance. Good deal. Yeah, so when I was watching that back and I totally skipped that Bald Hilltop attack, I think like Arcane might have dropped like 3 points or something, but it wasn't like anything just dropped by a ton that I noticed anyway. We're in a pretty good shape here with things. I feel like we could be doing some of these trainings, I guess, while we let's get Kinera and Kalike trained up. Throw Valerie in there. Go ahead and do that. Get them up to our level, just in case. Anybody else? I don't know if there's anything more. I don't know if we're ever going to be using any of these people again. I'm not sure it's worth spending the BP on. Part of me just wants to do it to get rid of these cards, just so we don't have so many here. Oh yeah, this Kingdom Protection. Yeah. Cast and get on that. Reduces the chance of random encounter by 60%. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to try to get to all these mysterious shrines now so that we can try to solve this puzzle. I know we've been to 3. Let's get over to this one up here. 2 days. We've got a teleport circle at Glenshire. But we probably have to travel a day just to get to somewhere here to teleport from. It's a day to Tuskdale. And then we could teleport to Glenshire. Oh, it's fine. Let's travel over here. It's gonna be a long journey, but we can do it. It might have actually been closer if we would have just completed one of these paths here. Yeah, we made this a lot longer than it needed to be. Here's our skeletal salesman again. I had the hunch that we could somehow maybe draw out his Dragon Master by buying stuff from him, but part of the problem is he hasn't really had anything I've wanted to buy. Anarchic Lycanthrope Bane Greatsword +2. Just hasn't had anything that's really struck my fancy. Speed, keen, composite longbow. It's just not going to be nearly as good as what Bruin's already using. Half plate of stability. Yeah. I want to look. We got this Vest of Mirrors from Turval. I wanted to see maybe Amaya wanted that. She's got the Vest of 100 pockets. Ah, that gives her the trickery bonus that I don't want to get rid of. So I think she's the only one that we might have wanted to use that on, since she has the Bardic Performance ability. We could look, maybe throw that on Lindsay when we're back in Tuskdale. Oh, we got some new places popping up here. Good, but we're gonna stick to the plan here of going to the mysterious shrines, so I can get all of these visited. Try to piece together. I mean, it appears that we need to. Actually, I think the journal even says we need to put the story in order. These monoliths. The nearly erased inscription reads, "Farewell, my queen. Death was the best gift we could give you." Okay. And the central monolith. I don't even remember where the others are at the moment. I think we felt like maybe the beginning of the story would be, I think I was thinking at the bottom. I don't know, just for the sake of moving it, on the theory that none of them are starting in the right place. Move it up here. Okay. Well, I'm going to get all these visited, and then I'll probably just look back at all my footage and take some screenshots so I can try to piece together this puzzle. The Serpent Trail, like I wonder if this is one of the other monsters for the Lonely Barrow. We haven't been there, so we'll need to go there. What I'm going to do here, I'm trying not to get distracted by these other locations. I'm going to head down to this mysterious shrine. Is that the last one then? I thought there were still 2. Besides, maybe not, because we'd been to 3 of them. We visited there. Visited there. It's 2. 3. We visited there. 4, I think, is Giggling Hill. And then this would be 5. Okay. So we just need to get down here. Then we'll come back and we'll visit all of these 5 locations right here near Glenshire, which will be handy. So here's the last shrine. Look at the piece over here. The nearly erased inscription reads, "Time erases the blood spilled here, but our grief lives on, my queen." All of these inscriptions, if this is like a story, they go together, they all sound like they could be like the end of the story, like a final sentence. I don't know. Let's move it here. 1. Okay. So I think we've been to all of those. So I'm going to have to look back at my videos and see if I can make any sense of an order for those. It says here, place the megaliths in the correct order, but what is the correct order? So it doesn't necessarily mention the inscriptions, but it has to be something to do with those. If not, then I have no idea. I'm going to proceed as though that's correct, that we need to use those inscriptions to put them in order. Okay. That's going to be it. I'll try to work on solving that puzzle, and then maybe we'll be able to do that next time and then visit those other locations right in the area here where we haven't been and get more of the map uncovered. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and hope to see you again here in the Stolen Lands. Bye-bye.